Hi everybody, today we're going to be building a progress bar similar to the progress bar that's used in the Webflow website. It's going to be following the user scrolling, and it's going to keep going and keep going till it reaches the end of the screen at the same time that we reach the end of our screen by scrolling. So let's get started. First of all, I have this website that I built previously that has a bunch of content inside of it, as we can see right here. And we're going to be adding our progress bar to it. So I'm just going to add a div block by using Ctrl E and typing div. I'm going to be giving this div block a class of progress, and I'm going to be giving it a width of 100% so that it takes up the full width of the page. And I'm going to be giving it a position of fixed, so it's always going to be on top of the page and it's not going to move. And I'm going to give it a top left of 0, so it's going to be on the top left. It's going to start there. And it's going to have a z-index of 999, so it's always going to be on top of every other element that's on the page. Then we're going to be adding another div inside of it, and this one's going to be called progress bar, progress line for this one. And I'm going to be giving it a height of 400 pixels, and I'm going to be giving it a background color. Now for our page, the color red here makes a bit more sense than blue, so we're going to be using this. So you can just choose whatever color that makes more sense for your own website. Now I'm going to come over here in the interactions panel, and I'm going to make sure that I'm going to be creating an animation that works whenever the user is scrolling through the page. So I'm going to be choosing the while page is scrolling. I'm going to be adding my animation. And I'm going to choose my progress line. I'm going to hit the plus icon, and I'm going to choose size. I'm going to be increasing the size from 0% when the page is at the top and the user hasn't scrolled, all the way to 100% when the user has fully scrolled up through the page. So let's see how it looks like. As you can see, it's exactly matching us scrolling through the page, and it's fully responsive to it's working for mobile and just as well as it does for desktop. Now I am going to be making this a bit more interesting. I'm going to be adding a Lottie animation that I have here. I'm going to be importing it. And it's basically camel that's going to be following the progress bar. You don't have to do this one. It's not on the Webflow website either. But I think it's an interesting animation that we can use. We're going to be looping the animation so that our camel keeps on running. But in order to make sure that our camel follows the progress bar, we're going to have to manipulate him using the interaction tool. So we're going to choose our interaction, and this time we're going to click on our Lottie animation. We're going to hit the plus icon. We're going to choose move again. We're going to be moving it from 0 view width. This time we are using view width instead of percent, so it makes more sense for our Lottie animation. And I'm going to be choosing 95 view width, so that doesn't go all the way to the end. There's some space, there's some padding there at the end. It doesn't go all the way. So we can see it's following our progress bar up there, and it's trying to catch up with it, and there it is. It ends right at the end. You can use 100 view width. I just decided to choose 95 since I think it looks a bit better.